Hello? Hello? Oh, good. Looks like we're live. I don't know where to put that. Oh, God. There's some coffee. Good. Oh, and I was sitting on it. There we go. Okay, so I didn't learn my lesson from the last several streams that I did of working on the floor. And that I'm not 21 years old anymore. Not too far away from it, though. And this is Bonnie's speaker. Or Bonnie's piano. And one of the speakers is blown out, I think. One of them's just not working, and it's making some gnarly noises when you get the volume pretty loud, so it seems like it's... What's wrong with it? So I'm just going around the edges here, just trying to get it, the case off, but trying to keep the circuitry intact, and I think these ones here are the circuitry mounted to the back, and then this is actually just the case mounted to the front. Whatever, you know. But not quite too sure about that. Does seem to be kind of loose. Come on, now. Miss a screw or two? Are we connected here? There might be some screws. This is weird. I missed this one? No. It might be this one. I really hope that I don't have to take all of these screws out because, oh my god, there are so many. There might be some inside the battery case. Got a few fingers in there. Hurt. What's funny is that Bonnie will never play this, but that's okay. It's all part of the fun. Yeah, so might be screws on the inside of here. Let's try the top one. I really don't want to tip this over, which would be the easiest way to do it because of wow, this is really on there. Could use like a flat head or something, but I really don't want to have to take out these other screws, which I'm thinking it's far too late, and I might have to do it. But also, this thing's kind of complicated, and I don't want to... God damn, look at all these fucking screws! There's so many. Why? Come on, Radio Shack. Can you cut it down a little bit? Okay. God damn, this coffee's terrible. This looks like it's still grabbing. Why are you doing that? Taking the damn thing apart. It's hard enough. Okay, so this seems to be on there really well. So where? Oh fuck, I really don't want to make this harder than it has to be. This is the battery. Nothing in here. There are screw holes, but no. Fuck, man. And here is a little ground or something. Kind of looks like a ground. So I'm just going to take off one of these panels here. Let's see what's back here. I've never taken apart like a big keyboard like this before, so I imagine, since this is metal, that it does not go to any circuitry. Seriously. So many fucking screws. And well attached, too. Why? Oh god. I'm sorry, Bonnie, I'm gonna break your keyboard. And then she's gonna make me pay for it, even though she never fucking plays it. Honestly, she can be such a bitch sometimes. It's so brain dead. Lately, she's been telling me about how she wants to build like a what do you call it? Like a weird cabin in the woods of Washington. She's like, how do I deal with bears? I want to grow an orchard, and I want to have a hot tub, inside, but I want it to be natural. And I want a whole wall made out of glass. And I want a huge herb garden. And I want to have condos so I could rent them out to other people. And I'm like, John, Bonnie, do you have like $300,000? Like, okay, first of all, you have to buy this place. Second of all, she's talking about doing it herself. And then she's like, well, what's the cheapest way to make, like, a place like that? And I'd be like, well, like, building it out of, like, cement and stone would be the cheapest. Probably. And then she's like, well, yeah, I bet you I could do that. And I was like, no, you can't. Oh, man, that is so much stone. It would be so fucking heavy. She would try it for, like, a day and then completely give up. Okay, so... yeah, I didn't think this connected to anything. Why is this resisting so much? What are you connected to? It's as if it's like clipped on or something. You know, it's from Radio Shack, so you'd think they'd make it easy to repair. Looks like it might have been handmade. I don't know. They've got little drill icons next to where they drilled holes. Crazy. Okay, so there's that. I really did not need to take this thing off at all. So I'm just going to throw this back on. Yep, that was a waste. Okay, well, I thought it'd be the easier solution rather than taking apart the whole piano, but honestly, there's probably just as many screws in the back of this thing as there are on this one little panel. Taking her apart. Really, like, so many fucking screws. No wonder their shit was overpriced. It's overbuilt. Like, do you need more than 5? I'm sure it's not, like, you can't have it rattle, but there are other ways to take care of that. Jeez. I'm no expert, but it seems like they could have fucking put in a little more optimization before they go into freaking production of this shit. I miss Radio Shack, and what's funny is that I never really appreciated it. I was like, man, this place is so overpriced for me, and I was a kid. But one time I did get a breadboard there. And I never used it. I got a few breadboards, but I never used them because I didn't know what I was doing. Well, I think I might have used it once, I don't know, or at least tried to. But the funny thing is I still don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm gonna go for the gnarly stuff here. And these screws are gonna be hard to get back in too. I might have to use like a little magnet on the end of this screwdriver. Oh, it's made in Canada. This Class B digital apparatus complies with Canadian ICES 003. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And then a little bit of small text that says something about the US shit. But who cares about that? Actually, yeah, I really don't know how this thing goes together. I wish I had like some sort of x-ray or something. Like I said, I do want to make my own x-ray, but I don't know how the fuck I'm going to get that done. Lifetime goals, apparently. How to make homemade x-ray. Okay, yeah, so that is coming off now. It's getting loose, so... this one, get that one. I'm going to just try it on the other side, because maybe those middle ones just... I have a really strong feeling putting this thing back together is going to be a nightmare. And I kind of knew it. As soon as I flip this thing over, I'm like, oh no! So much. And I told Bonnie I'd do this for free because, of course I'd do it for free. Because, you know, it's fun. And I have that No, I don't have that. I've got a car tweeter that I was gonna put in this thing. If I can. And I also have this little subwoofer over here, but I don't think I want to do that. He's like, oh, I'd pay extra for high quality audio. I don't know why she suddenly sounds southern, but she's about as smart as a southerner. Which, of course, I say that even though there's some smart people down there, but she sounds about as smart as a southerner on a regular basis. Okay, come on. This. I might actually have to take apart everything now that I look at it. Like, I might have to take that pan back off. Ugh! Oh, God. Wow, holy shit, man. Okay, is this starting to give here? Why did I put that panel back on? Okay, so there are no screws on the front or the side. So I'm like, how? How? Okay, so it's given a little. It's still attached to something, so I think. Yeah, I've been resisting, but yeah, I gotta take all the fucking screws out. I was hoping that some of these just went straight to like the circuitry. Sometimes they do. They just bolt to the back, but apparently it goes straight through it. And just bolts the fucking front on, too. This thing was plugged in a minute ago, so I don't want to kill myself. I think on at least one occasion I was like taking apart an old radio and I unplugged it, but then I went back to solder it and it was like psh, blew up in my face, and I was like, well, never gonna do that again. Smoke billows out as I walk away dazed. Or like the time that I was like I got electrocuted as a kid and I never told anyone. There was like a little witch thing, and I always liked the witch. It was for Halloween. And you just plug it in and it lights up and that's it. And I was like making a big deal out of it. I was like, guys, come look, I'm gonna plug it in. I'm gonna plug it in. Come look, guys. And I really wanted to do it, but I was waiting for people to come and nobody was coming because nobody gave a shit, of course. And I had my finger between the prongs of the plug-in. I mean, I don't know how old I was. I was very, very young. And as I was going to plug it in, of course, I had my fingers bridging the gap between the things, and then, yeah, I got a real nice jolt. And, yeah, fucking electrocuted me, and I just sat there for a minute completely, like, straight from the wall outlet. I think people have died from that. But I was also like, well, that was actually kind of fun. Hey, it's coming apart. Come on, baby. It's still attached to something. What do we got? I think some of these might still be grabbing. No, they seem mostly loose. It's just ridiculous. Come here, you. Are you coming out or not? There. I felt like this was making noise. I need a better light. Of course, I don't have a better light because I never invested in one. Yeah, why? These screws grab all the way to the end of their thread. Or something, I don't know. There we go. Let's come apart. Really? Oh, hey, look at that! Look at that! Oh! Okay. And, where are you? Yeah, you're out. You're out. You're out. Why are you still grabbing? What? Okay, so there's something down here. And I'm really not sure what the fuck it is. That's the left side speaker. Oh, what the fuck? Interesting. Okay, so... yeah, the circuitry is mounted to the front, actually. I'm an idiot. I'm really not sure. Oh, there we go. Now it's coming. Okay, there you go. Come here, fucker. Let's grab it. I think I might have missed this one. No? Oh, no. Come on. Come on. Oh, right. That's what it is. Jack! Fuck. Okay, so what do we got? Where? Okay, cool. So, I do have a bit of room to work with here. Oh, do I? Yeah, just a little. Not too much. Okay. And yeah. Yeah, cool. Okay, so. Actually, I think the speaker will fit in just fine. If I can find it. Okay. I'll have to see. I think it's the same ohm rating. Homage. Oh boy. Light up the night. And the thing is that I had a friend over, so I cleaned my house, you know. Okay, I organized my belongings, I suppose. And I put the speaker somewhere. Somewhere. It's around here somewhere. Here's that part of the string when I leave and I yell at the camera as I'm searching around my house for something. Oh, I think. Aha! I know where it is. Okay. Oh, it might be a little small. Maybe a little small. Yeah, it is a little bit small. But I think, let's see here. 8 watts, 8 ohms. So it's got 80 watts. I don't know what an ohm is. But let's see. It looks like connections are good. So this is fine. Everything is hooked up to the board fine. So oh man. Okay. Oh. You. I got some alligator clippies. Okay. Light up the night. Okay, well, I'm going to pause this real quick so I can take a picture for Bonnie. How do you like that look? Are we back? I think we're resumed. Oh, no. Let's see here. There we go. Okay, so, to kill myself. I should probably put this into a power. No, I don't think they'll do anything. I don't know anything about electronics, to be honest. Okay, you. I don't think I'm gonna die if I work with this here, but you never know. Okay, here's a little wire. I need my new alligator clips. Yeah. New old alligators. Made in Hong Kong. Look at that. I feel like, yeah, they're gonna be equally usable. I'll open the antique ones first. Just need a wire. I could just cut it off, but I really hate stripping wires. I think it's kind of irritating. Yeah, come here. There we go. Yeah, you'll work. You will certainly work. Ugh. Okay. This thing is so old. I don't know when this was made. 1987. It hasn't been open since 1987. Man. Connect wire fast. Okay, so it's throwing up in there. Just like that. Put it underneath there. Yeah, I'm gonna use the shit out of these, that's for sure. I'm slowly kind of like acquiring tools and stuff that I could actually use rather than just using like pliers and screwdrivers for every fucking job. And I have some like luthier gear coming, some really cheap stuff, but it's in the mail. Fucker. Okay, maybe I should try the other side. It's really not cooperating here. I might have to strip this cable down a little more. Yeah. As I say, I hate stripping cables. Here we go! Look at that sunlight! Let that sunlight in! Wow! Ow. Okay. Take it all off, baby. Take it off. There we go. That's a lot of wire. That'll do me. Wrap you around. I thought the Cooler Club thing was on the 2nd. Apparently not. Okay, so there's one. And I think I might... Oh. Yeah, I think I might have pulled the whole casing for this wire through. Yeah, I'm going to do both sides here. LEDs. Pepperonis. It's amazing how good this stuff looks after 30 years. And of course it makes sense because it's made out of steel, but still it's just like pristine condition. As if it was made just this morning. Yeah, okay, so I need to work on my technique here, but I have some clips. Oh, wow, these things have a lot of tension too. Cool. A few more. And, yeah, I'm gonna just... Ah, where's my wire? Damn it. Ugh. I probably should get some, like, heavier duty wire. I'll replace those things one of these days. I've had this wire for years, but like just in the last few months, I've actually starting to run kind of low on this stuff. Oh yeah, I should not have this plugged in as I'm twiddling about around it. Yeah, I really don't have a whole lot left here. I'll go soon. Light up the night stuck in my... I went on Hold Back the Night, the YouTube video for that sweet, sweet Protomen song, and it's like infested with Trump tards. I don't know what happened, but they're all like, Make America great again. Come on, like Jack's like a really good song. It's so irritating. Yeah, funny. What a bunch of fucking idiots. Oh my god. Alright. Seriously? Like, what do you think is gonna happen? I think what's gonna happen is that rich people will keep on being rich and poor people will keep on being poor. Unless poor people really, really get their shit together, and unless rich people just really fucking fuck up real hard. I really don't think you're magically gonna have a beautiful life because you put in one vote for one old fucking rich dude. And he told you that the world's gonna be great if you vote for him. Just not how it works. Oh, this one's bent. That's one. Yeah. Okay, so admittedly, I don't know how this shit works, and I'm just putting it together like I know it will work, but I'm unsure if it's actually correct. So, there's that. Get on there. Yeah, I think it'll be good enough. And hopefully I don't kill myself. I really should have, like, electric tape. At least around the handles, like... I know it's not a lot of protection, but it's something. Okay, electric tape. This song. I need silicone. I got enough here. Okay, so I do have some electric tape, but not a lot. And I have this white tape, which technically isn't electric tape, but it might work. It looks like it's just colored electric tape, so. Shit, I don't know. I'm just gonna throw a little bit on the handle. Who knows? Maybe it'll be good. Good enough, sort of deal. Yeah, just like that. Just so I can function. Get it down to the bottom already. Good beard shit. Yes, sir. You be like my dad. You be like my mom. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. I was just thinking I should tell May and Jay that, or Mia and Jay that you can be my dad, you can be my mom. Next time I go in, they would hate that, but I always wanted a real dad. No, I didn't. Okay, so it technically already has a tweeter, but we're just gonna. It's got a little screw that you got attached to the speaker there. Yeah, some of the screws popped out when I'm messing around. Go figure. Oh boy! I think when I put this thing back together, I may forego like half of those because, oh my god, what a nightmare! Taking that whole thing apart every time. It's got some really interesting stuff in it, but I'd probably blow myself up if I tried anything stupid. So I'm just going to clip these on here, and this is positive. Yeah, it's a little bent. That's fine. Positive. Yep. Give it a shot. This is a really nice speaker, but I would have used it eventually, and I have used it just for like projects and stuff. But you know, whatever. Try not to blow something up here. Power button over here. There we go. Turns it on.
The thing is that the speaker seems actually functional.
There's on the left side. This one's fine too. Yeah, it was on the left side. Alright. You motherfucker. Get it. Okay, I just lost all this. Okay, so that's working. Strange. Okay, so I'm losing all the screws out of the back, but you know, had to be done, I guess. So there's a little hook for that. I'll kill myself here. Unhook this annoying thing, and yay! We suddenly have so much more room. And I just touched that like an idiot. Look at that! Sweet, 128 meg, huge flash drive. It is a little bit airy sounding, like it might be busted, blown out. I don't know what to think here. Some coffee. Alright. Yeah, don't worry about it. Okay. Yeah, I hope I didn't stress that too much there. So, speaker. What kind of speakers do I have? Nothing really. I do have this old woofer here, but that'd be kind of weird throwing that in there. I really don't have anything else. But I suppose I have to make a trip to Goodwill real soon so I get some speakers to rip apart. It's just, yeah, it does sound a little rattly, so I understand what she's talking about, but yeah, rather tight. Just want to make sure it's not like rattling in place.
before I take this thing out, I do want to just make sure that yeah, looks like power button now. Yep. Ah, fucker. Once again, I'm gonna break this thing. This whole thing is vibrating. But, I mean, that's kind of a power thing, it's just the screws. Okay, enough of that. Enough of that! Stop! Stop! Okay. Yeah. So the speaker over here. I hate to do it! What happened to my other tweeter? I have two of these things. Okay, well I'm gonna take this thing out. And just, I mean the other one sounded fine when I tried it out, so. Yes, I know. Kind of pulling on the wires, but I imagine they're pretty tight! Okay, enough of that. There we go, just like this. It's a little better. I think the camera is probably all fucked up and staring at my butt here. Let's see if I can get this a little better here. Okay, that's slightly better. Whatever. Okay, taking out the speaker. I hate to do this. I really do. But I'm just gonna see what I can do with this. Take it out. And, is this? No, fuck. I think I already lost it. There it is. Yeah, I'm gonna have screws all over my floor. The magnet is still really nice on that, but this is a 4 ohm speaker over here. 8 ohms, 8 watts, and this is how much? 4 ohms. Impedance is 4 ohms, but it's 80 watts. So this thing goes fucking loud, but what's this? 4 ohms. This one will just straight up blow up, probably. It doesn't say anything else. Oh shit. Yeah, I don't have any other speakers. I think I have another one of these tweeters in here. Yeah, it's in here. Probably should not be in here. It's not a good place to be. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh man. I'm surprised none of these fucking batteries just, you know, made a circuit and set my fucking case on fire here. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Okay. It looks fine. Yeah, it looks like it's basically in very, very okay shape. I don't know what to do. Wow! Oh my god, that is so much dust. What if I could just, like, fix this speaker itself? This is like a bass looking thing. Bass speaker. A lot of padding on there. Other speakers. Okay. Alright, try this out. Okay. Back on again, baby. Oh, what do we got here? Yes, there's something going on with this, for sure. It looks like the soldering points are okay, but I don't know, man. Weird. Okay, I'm gonna move this back up here so I can lean that there. Point you this way.
Yeah, it's good.
Well, you know, I just don't use my speakers. I just don't use them. I got one of them. So, hey, what are you doing? What's going on here? Okay, what's going on? What a beautiful tone. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, I think it's just the preset doesn't have it. Lower pitch. Try a different one. Fuck, dude, did I break this? That would suck. Sure. Okay, good. It's all good. I hate that. Well, it's a good drummer. Why is he never gonna use this fucking thing? I'm gonna try this one out. Sounds fine. I just gotta turn up the volume. Okay, so there's a little rattling, that's for sure. Just don't know what it is. probably could. I keep on forgetting how completely dangerous this is. Fucking dust all up in this shit. Something on with the speaker for sure. What it is. To do this, but okay, I'm stalling enough. 8 ohms and 8 watts. I want to try out this little bad boy first, because if I can just throw in a shitty woofer, like it's fixed, Bonnie. Okay. So I have this like soldering station here, but this is like so fucking hazardous. The reason it was on this American Surplus is because it doesn't stand up straight. Like, you throw in this little doodad to hold your solder gun, and for one, the solder holder does not stay in place. Okay, maybe it does if you do that. And then, like, the base is not heavy enough to hold this thing up, which is the real hazardous part. Even a super, super light thing like this. Alright, she's going. I'm just going to unhook this speaker. Then I'm going to blow out this 4 ohm speaker. What does ohms mean? Let's see how this goes. At the very worst, I imagine I'll just blow up the speaker and then throw the old one back in it and be like, sorry Bonnie, I couldn't fix it. What is this? I could take this thing apart maybe. This looks like it might actually work, but do I want to? It's $25. I do love this thing. I don't use it, but I love it. It's fucking adorable. Yeah, it smells like something burning. Let's not have my cable there. And I think it's just the springs warming up there. If there's any way I could get in there without touching the springs. And I imagine, as with the last amp that I took apart, this thing is held together in so many ways. Although it looks like it might be coming off already. Come on. Come here. Come on. Come here, you. Ah. No. Yeah, the last one that I had, like, every screw was part of the unit, which is so much more impressive than having 500 screws. Radio Shack. Come on. Ow. Okay, so this is real cheap cardboard shit. holding this together. But I don't know if I want to really take this thing apart, you know? These screws might go into it, I don't know. Ugh, man. That thing is a heavy-duty fucking screw. Yeah, I feel like this is... Okay, so it does have some give here. Really solid right there, so maybe I gotta take this one apart too. And I imagine this speaker would probably go in there just fine. And I don't mind using a blown-out speaker, especially on a little amp like this. There we go. Yeah, I think those two might have been working together. Maybe these things are attached to it. Probably not. Guess we'll see. It's coming. Okay, this pops right off. And this has no rating on it at all. Nice little circuit though. Holy cow, this thing is so cool looking. I love this. I love this. I love it. Totally worth it. Okay, so let's try out the woofer first, and it looks like it's the correct size, but not the correct wattage and all that. And I would hate to blow out this speaker in sacrifice. But this little woofer, I don't give a shit about, so. It's time to start your surgery, Samuel. S12J AW8A 8 ohms 8 watts SDDQ. I'm sorry to do this to you. Okay, this lead. This solder looks like it's made out of lead. Okay, so orange is positive. Remember that. I'll just throw this behind me so I can knock it over and start a fire. That's exactly what I want. And okay, just like that. This is so funny. Because it has little arms, I'm just going to use the arms as like a leg propping it up. So ghetto as fuck like that. Okay. This is positive. Just going to try out the woofer. It's probably not going to work, but we shall see. Oh my god, this thing's still plugged in and on. Once again, my stupidity astounds me. Okay, well I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna gator this. Gator right up. Doop. That's nice. I really wish I could just bend this thing, but that seems like suicide. Oh my god, it sounds great! No, it's the same thing. Okay, so there's something rattling in here now, but this works. I did not expect that. And it's 4 ohms. Oh, actually, now that I think of it, ohms might go backwards. Ah, damn, I was talking to the guy who did the PV speaker, and yeah, I think the rating might go backwards. I just can't remember. This is 4 ohms as well. Okay, actually I should... I imagine Bonnie really likes to crank this shit up and play her fucking organ. But, who knows? I'm gonna turn up the volume on this. I'm doing this for fun and for free, but I don't want to give this back to her with the same problem. Even though she's never going to use it either. Shit, that is some serious fucking cowboy coffee at the bottom there. Let's try this thing out again. Okay, yeah. Not my imagination. Yeah, it does rattle a little bit, but it's not bad. So there's something rattling in here. But, yeah, let's unplug that real quick. Just kind of tighten everything down is all I can really do. Like, I don't fucking know what else I could possibly do to get this thing to stop rattling like that. And everything it already does seem kind of tight, but that one's a little loose, but not really. It's funny how they have all these like drill marks. So I really think that they, like a person did all this drilling. Probably with a press or something. So like they manufacture the circuit and everything, and then they just like print the drill holes on there and then manually drill them and put it together. But everything's so well fastened too, it feels like a robot did it, but I don't know. And I imagine the Radio Shack looks straight out of China, you know? Although their shit was expensive, so who knows, maybe it was American. Not like there's much of a difference, but... Except one's cheaper. And people probably actually care about their job, and one is slave labor. And next to free. Oh shit, that off fuse. Woo! Yeah. I'm gonna throw this. The screws back onto this now. I'm not gonna use that speaker. But I really do like this thing. It's so cool. It's got gain on there. Just powered by a 9-volt. Super cool. Oh, that's no. Where did this go to? This went to the feet. Yeah, the feet, which are very, very firmly glued on. And yeah, so feet just screwed right into the bottom. Doesn't connect to anything. I think when I was taking apart the frontman amp by Fender, yeah, like every single screw attached to like 3 things, which is actually really impressive. Like, I like Fender amps. I think they look good and I think they sound good. I think their guitars are boring as fuck. And single coils, you know, I think the humbucker is the superior option to single coils. They're kind of cool. They got like that wiry tone, but I'd probably take a P90. I think they're called P90s, right? Yeah, I'd rather take a P90 than a or a mini humbucker maybe than a single coil. Because yeah, single coils are always noisy, always, as far as I can tell. I've never played a really, really expensive guitar except for this Fender here, and It's okay. But I just don't like it that much. Like, the tone does not... It's not beefy. It's no beef. It's like I'm playing wires. Which is funny. I'm working on it right now. This beauty. I think the power source doesn't work for that. Like, plugging in a power source just turns it off. But the battery still works. Oh my god, that coffee was fucking powerful as fuck. I feel like I'm gonna die. I just wish I knew what was wrong with this bad boy. Like, it seems like a fairly high quality speaker. Which is why it still sounds good, but... yeah, I don't know. You on? Yes. Oh, what the hell was that? Not good. I just heard something loud. I'm gonna try it one more time. Like, I just think maybe fucking around with it might have fixed it. Who knows? Let's see if they don't want the thing to touch metal. Saw a video of a guy that fried his amp by letting the leads touch for some reason. Yeah. Okay. I'm sad that I can't magically fix it by looking at it. But looks like it has to be done. So how am I going to mount this in here? That's a real question. Like, I have no idea how I'm going to fucking mount this thing. Hot glue it in? That does seem to be, like, the only real option here. I'm just about done finagling with this, and I'm going to start actually doing something. But yeah, I think I might just hot glue it in. Is a snare on? I think it's bothering me. That sounds remarkably musical for me, just pressing the white keys. Just fixing my terribleness. Well, sounds good. I'm gonna just do it. Okay. Are you supposed to connect negative first? I don't know. There. Take off my alligators. And yeah, this one sounded good. But I don't know. Yeah, I think it sounds good, so I might want to hang on to it. And just throw this bad boy in there, because then I'll have one of each rather than two of the same. Who knows? Yeah, I think I'll just do that. And I get one of these bad boys. Which maybe I can figure out what's buzzing on it. Or just take it apart for the hell of it, you know? I'll fuck around with it. Okay, where's my soldering iron? That thing is red fucking hot. Let's turn that down a little bit to like 300.
Get my hot glue gun. Okay. Let's solder this thing in place first. And where's my solder? Is this lead free? Does not say lead free. I think I got lead free. I can't remember. It's got some junk on here. I'll take that off first. Oh, well, that's not what I wanted. And of course I don't have pliers laying around. See? See? Oh god. I thought I heard it fall. Would have been instant nightmare there. Okay. I really should learn how to be a professional. I'm about as amateur as it gets right now. Come here, you. Oh. Feel hot or something. Oh god. Just touch that copper wire with this. Okay, so I got that off. Now that's basically fine. So maybe, I mean, it has some stuff on there, but it's going to be hard to get off. That solder might be good enough just to reuse on some of that. Well, let's unplug this before I murderize myself. In my experience, fucking around with speakers is usually not dangerous, but you know. A little extra on that one. Or should we just, yeah. I never tried that before, but yeah, you can just straight up break this stuff. Like duct tape or something. I think I got lead-free solder. I can't remember. Oh my god, I just said solder correctly. Look at me, all grown up. Okay. Come on, get right on there. See how that holds up. Okay, so I don't think I need to use this anymore. Unplug that bad boy. Throw it in this holder. Hide it in the corner. Yeah, that lead bait, or that, it's got a steel base on it and it got real hot there. Oh god. I'm a fucking idiot. Oh boy. So I'm gonna add like a little, do my favorite trick here. Felt. Felt is amazing.
scissors. I can't remember where I put my really nice scissors. I think they're probably in the craft box. Jill said, I hate those scissors. I'm like, Jill, you don't know a good scissor from your butt cheek. I've got these really old antique scissors that are just rock fucking solid. Okay, so... yeah, I think I'm just gonna kind of add a little... what should I do here? The easiest way would be just to cover the edges with it and then hot glue it down. Just gonna go to here and just make a little square. Yeah, gotcha. And then I can cut out the middle if I want to, but it's not a big deal. Yeah, these scissors are dead. Dead! She's dead, Jim. I don't know what that's from, but I say it all the time. Skizzy, where are you? Are you in here? I hope so, because if not, I'll be real sad that I lost you. Oh, fuck. Fuck. It's about time to go to work, apparently. Oh boy. Well, whatever. My phone real quick. Something about FedEx. So where was I? Where'd I put the felt? Damn it. There it is. Yeah, I don't know where my good scissors are, but I do have these mega heavy duty ones that are like practically disposable but still really powerful. And my Wi-Fi, okay. This fucking phone. One of these days I'll replace it. Like, these are really good for chopping through aluminum and stuff, but not great for felt. Just not sharp enough, really. But it'll work, probably. What's this? Oh, wait. Tender FedEx. Okay. Yep. Nice. So this is my electronic kit. It's a Radio Shack electronic kit. Got from Goodwill for like 20 bucks. Hope it's all there. It could be missing like a number of things, but or like even some blown components, but I imagine that's going to be really easy to replace if that's the case. So I'm just doing this so it doesn't rattle, since I have to glue this fucker down. Like, I might be able to just screw in one screw and then glue the rest in. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It'd be really cool if I had this done by the time I went to work, but I really doubt it. It's funny. Yep. Just like that, right across the metal. That'll work if I can glue it in place well enough. And hopefully, yeah, I think I have enough clearance to do that. But of all things, I might just want to like put in one. Nah, that won't work. Yeah, I can't put in one screw because it's just not big enough. But I could glue this all together here. This one. And I really think it's basically the only solution. I found out semi-recently that hot glue will bind to felt like a motherfucker. It will, holy shit. If you need some like homemade super glue, just glue it to felt and then glue that felt to something else. Even like copper, or like especially copper if you want to bind it to like a metal, because I think that the felt's made out of plastic, I assume. And so the plastic melts and then like binds to the copper. Let's see here. Huh. So I get some the second. That's nice. Yep. Order shipped. Glue gun's heating up here. I find it mildly concerning that they have like these ground points, it seems. Oh no, that's for a stand. What am I thinking? Yeah. It looked like ground points. Like a little stand that you can screw into the bottom, I guess, or a stand holder maybe. Yeah, it's gonna take fucking age and a half. But I'm gonna get this first bass guitar for like $50 probably. Somebody tried to outbid me. I'm like, nah, because it wasn't even in the bass section; it was in the guitar section. So I'm hoping I can get lucky, and then all the guitarists will be like, "That's not a guitar, it's a bass." And then nobody else will really bid on it, but. Since all the bassists will be looking in the bass section, but not see this fucking bass. You know, whatever. Yeah, so. Oh, Bonnie doesn't mind my DIY fix here. Okay, are you hot enough? Probably not. Doesn't really feel like it. I need a new hot glue gun that doesn't suck. And a new soldering iron, but I think with this hot soldering station I'll actually be just fine. Aha! Motherfucker tried to outbid me again. Bumped it up to $31 if I'm already at 35. Wait. Yeah, I think so. I really do want this thing. Because I like first set guitars and they're super cheap. Ends in 3 hours. Yay, I might have to bump it up to 40 if I really want it, but that'd be like $60. Ah, boy. Okay. Okay. Come here. Just throw it on there just like this. Just like that. Okay. You go in there. Zero. Go in there. Woo! A little toasty. Not too bad. Yeah, this hot glue is not quite warmed up, but good enough. Yeah, it's pretty warm. It's like the minimum operating temperature here. 0. what if there was like a glue that, like, when it was manufactured was condensed, super, super, super compact, and you put it into like a super, like a special gun that would like foam it out, and then you could call it the infinity gun because it never ran out of hot glue. It would just like have so much because it would just like, as soon as it got heated up, it would, and then you would just release the pressure and be like a little foam, and it would solidify like a strong crystal. I'm just dreaming here, but that would be awesome. Just like infinite glue. Just like that. I love felt. It is so good for audio stuff. Okay, this thing's probably a little warmer now. And this one I have to do all in one go. So this is going to be fun. Just going to throw it on there. Maybe, yeah, I'm just going to go all the way, or I'm going to do 4 corners, I don't know. You, and you, with a little extra on the edges. Yeah, okay, time to go. And line it up and pop it on. There we go. Looks good. Probably won't need that anymore. Unplugging you, especially since I tend to leave my hot glue gun plugged in for days at a time. That's probably why it sucks so much, partially at least. A little chilly yet? No warm. That'll be glued in there just fine. I'm just gonna let it sit for a minute. Oh, good. I love that. That's awesome. Damn, so much coffee, I feel like bzzz. But I think that's gonna work. I hope so, at least. Like, that seems pretty sturdy. So, what can I do to stop that vibrating over here? I'm not sure where it's coming from. As I suspected. I think I might be just the jacks for this thing. Just kind of vibrating against the outer case, so I think what I'll do is just hot glue the damn shit. And hope that I don't fuck it up. There we go. Glue it together. It's all good. Yeah, so I'm just gonna glue this stuff so that like it is firmly attached to the outside of the case. Because right now it's floating, but it's not perfect. So that's what I'm gonna do. Whew. Damn. Holy fuck, that coffee got me good. I think... Oh, you know what it was? I let it... I learned a new coffee brewing technique here. With an instant coffee maker. I let it, like, soak almost in the inside of the filter. Because I didn't have the coffee pot in the thing. It filled up halfway. And then it stopped because I had the coffee pot half out. So that's interesting. Okay. Try this just a little more. I just want to make sure that this is really the problem. Yeah, so it is partially that. At least I can do that, and that'll help a little bit. Cutting down on the rattle of this bad boy. Okay. I can't really think of a better way to do this other than just kind of holding it and then gluing it in place. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Get some more glue though. Of all the things that Katie was wrong about, one thing she was right about was telling me to buy a full pack of hot glue. I was like, dude, I'm just going to use this once and like never again. And then play video games for the rest of my life again. And then it turns out that I just got addicted to being crafty, I guess. Fucker, can you... I don't know what the hell that was about. Glue, glue, glue. Let's see how this goes. Glue, glue, glue. Uh-oh. Ooh, toasty. Gotcha. I need to pull this out. This will go further back here. Just trying to kind of... Yeah, it's a lot of hot glue, but what can you do? Should I have toothpicks? Okay. Just gonna leave that. And there's some in here. Hopefully I get that down. It cracks a little bit.
Yep, came out. And shockingly did not burn me somehow. Sweet. Okay. Now for the MIDI ports. Not that Bunny's ever going to use these, so I could Hot Wheel shit out of these. Oh, these might actually be what it is. These are just about flush with the case. Let's load this shit up real good. Just so I can make sure it's not rattling. No rattles for you. Get out of here. No rattling. Cool. Okay. Try this one last time before I put it all together, hopefully. That's a marked improvement. Fuck yeah. I think, surprisingly, this went okay without knowing of anything. Okay. I think it's good to go now. Might want to throw these. Nah, I don't know. Now where do I start? Putting this thing back together is always the hard part. Okay, done with the hot glue though. Gonna take a picture, be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. Flip you around here. Yeah, so it went okay. Everything went okay. And my phone my thing's running out of batteries here, so I had to plug you back in. And I'll be able to tell when it shuts off if it does. So yeah, got it all worked out. I'm gonna just chuck this thing back together and at least put in, like half the screws back in. Who knows? Oh God. That didn't sound very good, did it? It just goes right on vertically. Come on, there we go. Oh man, all the screws fell out of this fucker. Oh, I see. So yeah, no, the keys have to slide in. Just like that. Come on. Maybe. Make sure all the keys are in here. Oh, yeah, okay. So they put felt underneath the keys. That's nice. And I don't want to bind this little wire here, so. All right, cool. Let me just throw you down. Ha! Okay. Whew. See how many of these I can fit back in here. Are you going in? Cannot tell if you're. I don't think it's touching anything. Whatever. Sailor. I don't know why I sing that so much. Yeah, that feels like it's connected to nothing. Let's put it back in here. Ah! Okay, I'm gonna try this. Because I swore this thing is like mildly magnetic, but sometimes the strap does not work. So, fit? Okay. No, does not work. So these screws are just straight up not magnetic. That's maybe, yeah, I think that's what it is. Oh God, this is gonna be a real fucking pain. Go down in this hole here. Oh, well that worked. I don't know if it's gonna grab anything, huh? Oh, maybe. Feels like it's, yeah. Okay, so it does go in. Yeah.
This is going to be a real fun time here. Use the good old velocity technique. All right, cool. That's going in. Now I just have to do this like at least 12 more times. Okay, so I think it's actually like a cone shape, so you can probably just drop them in. That's good. Okay. Whew. Seems to be working just fine, so that's nice. What I did here is I just grabbed this neodymium and I put it onto the side of the screwdriver, hoping to kind of give it some magnetic pole on these things, but I don't know, they're made out of like aluminum or something because they just do not want to stick to the thing. Like, they seem like they mildly, sort of, kind of stick, but really poorly. So I don't know. They have this weird kind of orangish sort of shine. Oh, they're probably copper. That's probably what it is. Copper is conductive but non-magnetic, I think. Should be that way, yeah. That's why people like copper so much. Because that one's botched. Whatever. So these outside ones really do not want to go in, it seems. Like, they just spin. Just so weird. I don't know. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to work on these. The big posts here. I don't know. I'll just get it until it stops vibrating, basically. Because Bonnie's not ready to shoot apart again. Hopefully I don't have to either. Screw this keyboard. What do these? Oh, these go to the speaker, but they look like they're identical, so I could use those as extras. That's nice. I'll just try another one of these bad boys, just in case. For some reason, it's just not grabbing along the edge here. Yeah, they just spin. Don't know what the fuck that's about. Like, none of them are grabbing. That's weird. Okay, it's also a little concerning. Did I already do you? Really? See that screw on there, but I don't remember doing this one. Yep, I did do that one. Okay. I like how she writes her name on the things that she owns. Oh my god, Bonnie. She was telling me that people don't know how to use books. They don't know how to take care of books, and they break the binding on them. Like, now don't open them up too far, because you'll break the binding. I'm like, oh my god, Bonnie. I know that you, like, treasure your books, and they need to be in pristine condition, but, dude, let shit age. When shit gets old, it gets good, in my opinion. As long as it's not like a computer. Like, computers, when they get old, get gnarly. I mean, they do get good, though, in a way. But, like, when shit has character, its value, to me, is increased. So, like, I want my books to be fucking gnarly as hell. Like, I have this idea that I want to make a book in which none of the pages are actually bound in the book at all. So when you open it up, there's a very, very high chance that everything will just fall out. I think that's fucking awesome. I love that idea. Okay, oh god, I really should have checked for screws on the inside. But it sounds like there's... Oh god, there is one, isn't it? No! Is there a screw in there? Oh no, I think there is. Oh, fuck. What time is it? I have enough time to... 4:20 yet? Well, it's just about 4:20. I am such an idiot. Why didn't I check? Why didn't I check first? Ugh. Well, I have about 20 minutes. Yeah. And yeah, must be done. On John Piano. Talking cat. I'm an idiot. There. Idiot. That's me, baby. Besides, seems like it's lifting up. Maybe I can just Hulk it out. Come on, baby. And just shake this thing out, maybe. I'm doing that thing where I make it harder on myself than it needs to be. All that time I spent shaking around. They're just using it. And screws that probably. This one? I think I just got that one. And why aren't those, like, the edge ones are not grabbing at all, which is like, why? Why? Are they glued in? Are they just for looks? Are they just to piss me off? Open it. I think I got all of them. What am I missing here? Down here somewhere. Ish. Corner. No? Oh, there we go. Yeah. It's all good. Come on, baby. I know you can do it. We were just here. Come on. What are you, okay. Now, there. That's what I wanted. Just want to get that out. Little rat. Okay. That's so weird that they're not grabbing. Okay. Back together, baby. Gotcha. And hopefully no rattles. Okay, I think my little sweatshirt's rubbing against this, but other than that, it should be good. Okay, a bunch of screws right here. Let's just get the... Oh my god, there are so many fucking screws. It's good. Just get the outsides done first. At the very least, I could just do the outsides. And then, if it doesn't rattle, just throw in a few more, call it good. Because, oh my god, there are so many fucking screws. Why? Why? It's like, do they have screw surplus or something? Like, hey Bill, you know the piano you're working on? Well, we have 40,000 extra screws. Am I getting rid of some of these? Sure thing, Bill. I'll help you out with that screw problem. No! Fell on upside down. Yeah, it feels like it's going in sideways, but if it goes in tight, it goes in tight. There we go. That one's upside down, so as soon as I flip this thing over, that one will probably fall out. Smoke some weed! No. Weed. So luckily there's felt around the outside of this thing, which makes my job, putting this back together, so much easier. Because if I miss a screw or two, no big deal. Only got to worry about the post rubbing against the back, you know, vibrating. One went sideways too. Copper screws, fucker. How the hell did they manage this? Even going in? Doesn't feel like it. Ah, more of the. Oh, yeah. Eh? What? Ah, the fuck? Let's get these extra bad boys out of there. Middle one again, hopefully. Yeah, do this one. This one just seems kind of important. You know, keeping the middle of the thing locked down. Okay. Little fucker. Whoop. I do like how you're able to repair this thing, but for the last fucking time. Oh my god, please, Radio Shack. If you ever are resurrected through some force of whatever god there may be, please use less fucking screws. Oh my fucking what? How? Who convinced you to do this travesty? If you think that having more screws means higher quality, I don't know. I'd say take it easy, man. There are literally, these things are like 3 inches apart sometimes. And they all screw into the front. They don't even screw into anything else. It's just straight into the front. And they need so many. I'm not an expert, but seriously, this is... Okay, I'm gonna stop bitching about this, but oh my fucking god! I didn't know these big ones at least. I'm hoping that if I just throw in all these big ones and the outside ones will align correctly, because I don't know what the fuck's going on there. Like this, it's so solid, it should just go straight in. What the do is. Come on. Right into the hole, baby. Please. Oh. Fucking yeah, they just spin. Just spin, that's it. It's like every single one of these is fucking stripped out or something. spin, that's it. Weird. And it's like so tight. It should just go straight into the hole, but it doesn't. So I don't know about that. I just have to leave those out. That's what I'm planning on doing. I'll let the felt do its job. You in there? God damn. This is going in sideways, I think. All the better. I wish the sun didn't go away. That was really useful. Upside down once again. Daniel! Ah! Yeah, upside down. And alright. Yeah, and these just straight up fall out. That is so weird. Like they're the wrong size or something. Maybe I'll try these larger ones on the outside. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, weird. Okay. Maybe the small ones went in here somewhere and I just didn't realize it. Well, they might go along the bottom here. That seems right. Yeah, that is right. So the small ones go along the bottom. Doesn't seem mega important, but I do have a number of them, so might as well use all the ones I got. And I think I might have it done in time to take it back to body. She's working tonight, that is. Okay, so I was just a big dummy, that's all. Yeah, look at that. Two screws right next to each other. Both screwing directly into the case. Actually, I think these ones up here do plug in to the case through the circuit board, but it's not like they're actually connected to the circuit board. Oops. That was a small screw. That one will just pop right out when I tip it over again. I think I probably spent as much time unscrewing and screwing this thing back together as I did doing the fixing. And I derped around for a minute there. Who did I say that now? I never thought that sounded intelligent at all, but nowadays, I'm not really concerned about being intelligent. I'm just faking it. That's all I can do anymore. At the very least, I can do these once every other screw post. Until I get all the ones that I have lying around back in there. Actually, I think I might have enough screws to complete at least this bottom here. I'm missing 1, 2, and who knows where those went. Oh, here's one. I'm just missing one. It might crop up. Might crop up just yet. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the plan was not to put all the goddamn screws back together. Back in here, but it looks like I'm doing it anyhow. It's not working. Okay. There's a deep fucking hole, this one. That one must have been important. Seriously. I never thought American designers were all that smart, to be honest. I think it's just part of the culture. I mean, there are definitely smart people in America, no doubt, many of them. But I think there are far, far more stupid people, which ruin it for the rest of them. Me being probably one of the dumb people. Like, the shit that I would design would not be impressive. Could make it weird, though, that's for sure. That's one thing we're good at, making weird stuff. I think, anyhow. It's mostly just a product of our own stupidity. But of course, it's just me rambling about intelligence, something I really don't know anything about. You? Is that going there? Doesn't feel like it. A little rattly. Fell right there. There might be 2 screws in there. I'm not sure. It kind of feels like there's no screw already in there. You can't see, it's so dark. You're done. You're done. Nothing. This one here. Oh my god, did I put all of them back in? Truly astonishing. Truly. Oh, there's one more. Well, that goes. I'm so impressed with myself. Done, done, done. Done, done. Done, yep. And all along the top, yep, there it is. Okay. Wow, I think I did all of them. Actually. Somehow managed to scoop up all those screws. Well, I thought this. Okay, so these are all there. All good. Let's try it out, baby. Come on, baby. Please don't be like broken, because that would fucking be funny. Yep, sounds good. Yeah, no. No. Man, this drummer knows what he's doing. Gotcha. Okay. Dunzo. That speaker wasn't too bad. I think it was probably mostly just the potentiometer behind the volume knob that Bonnie was really worried about, but this one did have a little bit of a rattle, so easy fix. Took a little bit, but she's never going to play this shit. Okay, bye-bye.